Welcome to Yestergays. We are your hosts, Justin Sylvester.
And I'm Blakely Thornton.
You guys, we have a guest today.
Yes.
It's our first guest.
First and only so far.
And by the way, what better way to pop your cherry than with this woman here?
Truly.
Really?
Truly. She is the original thinking woman's reality star. She paved the way for many a current girly, such as Paige DeSorbo.
Alex Cooper.
Can't think of any other white woman right now.
Another white lady with a podcast talking about blowjobs on the internet. She was that girl.
She was the girl. She was. I dare say she was E's other girly. She was the Ivory to Kim's Ebony.
By the way, she was the it girl at E.
Yeah.
And I just can't run away from this girl. I'm going to tell you guys right now, we have known each other for 15 years. So when she walks in here, it's going to be a full catch up. We're probably going to talk like we haven't talked to each other in 17 years. Meanwhile, we've been chatting this last...
We were all in a group text this morning.
Literally.
We were all in a group text this morning.
Before she gets here, we got to talk about some gay shit.
Yeah.
First and foremost, we were talking offline about Tyreek Withers.
Yes, 100%. I named him Baby Girl of 2025 officially. He beat out Jonathan Bailey because Baby Girl is about potential.
And let me tell you something. This man has potential.
Potential.
However.
In the jawline alone.
However. Listen.
Look, this man and I have the same barber, so if we talk shit now, he's going to hear it.
Okay, hold on. I'm not talking shit about this man.
Okay.
I will say this man can act.
100%.
I saw him at Super Bowl. He is fine as fuck.
And tall.
And tall.
Taller than me. I usually look at these men. I saw Aaron Taylor Johnson. I was like, oh, you played Craven?
Yeah.
You're a little baby.
Right.
But like Tyreek is genuinely, I think, 6'3".
Oh my God.
Which is a lot.
And I love that he's like having that moment.
And enjoying it. I love a new star that doesn't seem tortured. Like Barry Keoghan's like, oh no, I'm Irish. Like potato famines and such. Irish are going to get mad at me. I don't give a fuck.
Hold a minute.
Go in. I don't care about your people.
Potato famines and such.
You're white. You've been white since the revolution. I don't give a shit. Anyway. But he's just like going out there happy. He dances at parties. He was dancing to Natasha Bedingfield's Unwritten at the Vanity's party so hard last night.
Now, let me tell you something.
Baby.
Let's talk about that dancing.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, because let me tell you something. I forgot, and no shade to half white. I got cousins that are half white. I got best friends that are half white. Hell, I'm dating a translucent man over there. So it's not about the race.
Okay.
But sometimes with half black, half white people, you forget that they're half white until they try to 1-2 step.
I mean, he got caught in the spirit tunnel, and basically his black half and his white half were doing battle. They were playing Mortal Kombat.
By the way.
In the Jennifer Hudson spirit tunnel. And he knows it. Tyreek, you know it. You talked about it.
But by the way, call us. Because you know what? I could do some dirty dancing. I could do the, nobody puts baby in the corner.
Or did you see Tiana when she was with the chicken shop date girl? And she was like, find a beat, girl. Find a beat, girl. We need to be like an in-ear for Tyreek when he gets real excited.
Yes.
Be like, come back, baby.
Come back.
Come back.
Because by the way, that's how we all kind of learn how to dance. Like if your grandmother or aunt wanted to two-step with you when you were 12 and you got too excited, she would say, now calm it down.
Oh, that's how my sister learned. My sister learned from our cousins from the south side of Chicago. My mom took her up there. She was 3 or 4. She went to private school with white girls. And she was obliterated for one summer.
Oh, yeah.
She was broken down to the studs and built back up. And now that bitch can catch any dance, can catch an 8 count. Taylor Thornton is a dancer extraordinaire because of 1993.
By the way,
in Chicago, Illinois.
Let me let you know something right now. The way that I grew up dancing in Louisiana, I bet I can join Shin Yun tomorrow catch it.
This is what I talked to you about. You were like, we used to watch the things on the TV and like, get that, baby, white kids weren't doing that. As someone who went to school with white children from the age of 5 or 6 on, they weren't catching choreo.
No, but here's
off-site.
Here is my issue, and I blame the Disney Channel for this. I saw Ryan Gosling and Justin Timberlake having the time singing Jodeci, body rolling.
I literally went to because I'm friends with his stylist Mark Avery, and he just did SNL, and I sent him that video. I was like, I better see this Jodie. I was like, I better see him doing Jodeci this weekend. And Mark was like, there will never be heat like that again.
Never.
But that's why we grew up different, because Disney used to have little white kids doing Jodeci, and I want to say I think
Oh, no. Carrie Russell sung I'll Take You There.
Or Christina Aguilera doing And in the Morning. Mariah Carey.
Yeah.
And hitting it.
No, it was
at 11,
it.
hitting runs.
But that's why. The other thing about Tyreek Withers, and I'm sorry, Tyreek, this is going to sound like I'm shading you, but I'm not. This is adding to the reason why I think you're so high.
This is your lore. You're goofy.
I'm sorry. I'm nosy. And a lot of times at these parties, people think that I'm litter than I am. So if I'm just sitting there with sunglasses on, just know that I'm ear hustling this motherfucker right next to me, okay? Now I had Alex Earl to my left, and then I had Tyreek Withers to my right.
At Super Bowl.
At Super Bowl. And I'm listening to Tyreek Withers try to spit game to this woman.
No.
And let me tell you something. The game was weak, yet it was so impressive.
Was it impressive just because of his face?
No, it was impressive because he's kind of goofy. Like, by the way, if I looked like that man, I would be the Terminator. Okay? RFK Jr. would call me and be like, listen, we've had reports about you all through California.
Okay.
Like, you have been doing way too motherfucking much. This man is kind of goofy and a nerd and sweet and cute and like self-deprecating. I am into it.
Again, he's baby girl 2025 going into 2026. Now he's got his little romantic Nicholas Sparks-esque dramedy. I'm expecting him to enter the Marvel or DC universe fairly soon.
Here's my problem though.
Okay.
Here's my problem. It's one of those It Ends With Us movies.
Somebody dies?
No, yes. So it's called Reminders of Him.
Isn't that what all Nicholas Sparks movies are? Is some white person or white man dies and then like the ghost of them comes back as a hotter person?
So Colleen Hoover basically stole Nicholas Sparks' whole fucking
This is
MO.
a Colleen Hoover book.
Yes.
Who is, oh.
But this is what I don't understand. This is what I understand about the movie. And I'm sorry again, but I'm going to still see it.
Okay.
This girl was dating this guy.
Okay.
Had a baby with said guy.
Yes.
And on a night out after she had the baby, she gets in a wreck because she's drinking and driving.
And he dies.
And that guy dies.
Okay.
She comes back to the town after being in jail for 7 years, and she gets a job at a bar. Tyreek Withers works there.
Oh, but he's the best friend of the dead guy.
But hold a minute.
Yes.
If you're the best friend of the dead guy, how did you not meet the girlfriend that your best friend was so in love with, had a baby with, and died? Wouldn't you have gone to the trial of some sort?
Well, maybe he was off at college playing football or something. They have an excuse. Like if it was 18 and he left and then she had the baby, 9 months, whatever. He's like, come home, meet my baby, and then your friend's dead. And then like she's in jail already. So then like you never really meet her or see her. And it also might be set in the 90s. We don't know.
I don't know.
Farm towns haven't progressed that far in my mind. So I'm like, if we see big box TVs, we know that's why.
Baby.
They're right. She was writing 4-page letters like Aaliyah.
I didn't grow up in Tampa, but I knew exactly what Casey Anthony looked like. I know what Leonard Bobbitt looked like. I know what like.
Yeah, but she's famous. This is just an average white girl in Louisiana that killed someone. Like that's a dime a dozen.
Hold on. How did Louisiana take a stray here?
Louisiana should always be taking a straight.
Damn.
Y'all ain't got no laws.
Listen, we fought Shia LaBeouf and won.
He's still alive. Have you? Shia LaBeouf is like the scream killer of culture. Every time you think he's gone or down for the count, he comes back up with another tattoo, some other crazy fucking thing to say.
I can't believe it.
Go on another Manosphere podcast.
Oh my God. Well, you guys, this has been our rant for the day.
Yes.
Please welcome our favorite guest so far, Morgan Stewart.
Whoop, whoop.
Are we rolling, Steve? We're motherfucking rolling with the homies.
We're doing the things.
Talking to the mic.
Yeah, get a little closer.
I've been here before. Do you like my makeup?
I do.
Okay.
Is
Tell
it
me
Liz?
Mm-mm.
Who did it? It's a little bit heavier than normal.
Is it too heavy? A little too much color?
No.
Okay.
I like it.
Okay.
By the way, this was our days for 60...
This is like watching a reunion. I'm just sitting back here like, I'm like looking at the camera like, wink.
First of all,
I have so much niche shit to talk with you after.
Yeah.
Of course.
Let's first start off with...
Okay.
You don't even understand.
No, I don't.
Okay. Do you remember where we met? Do you remember what was happening when we met the first time?
It was before Rich Kids.
Way before Rich
Way
Kids.
before Rich Kids. But why do I not remember? I don't remember anything.
You were literally, I can remember what you had on that night.
Tell me.
You were crying in a stairwell.
Okay.
At the Roosevelt Hotel.
Chic.
We were about to go into Teddy's.
Okay.
It was our friend's 21st birthday.
Wait, is that long ago?
It's that long ago. And I remember it because remember somebody's shoes got stolen? Somebody's daffodils got stolen
Somebody's
tonight.
Wait,
From the
Was
Roosevelt?
was it Dorothy's shoes?
No, it was Kenny Cohen's shoes.
Kenny Cohen's, and then it was Kathy Yetter. We were.
Yes.
Oh my God! I feel 11 years old. Okay.
What year was
Yes.
Oh my.
Oh, we don't do years.
Teddy's, babe.
We don't do years.
It was Teddy's.
Wait.
I
Okay.
walked down the staircase. She's in the stairwell crying. And I'm like,
Chic.
hello? She's like, and I'm like, who is this fucking man?
Yeah.
She's like, oh, the guy in the plaid shirt.
Oh no. Not the plaid
I
shirt.
walk around to
Not
see,
the plaid
I'm just curious to see who the fucking guy in the plaid shirt is.
Gorgeous,
Okay.
huh?
He was gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
So I was like, I kind of get it, but you need to get up and come to this party.
I remember
And we raged
all night.
so hard that night.
We have not spoken about that since
It happened.
literally. And how many? That was a long time ago.
That was a long time
Whoa.
ago.
That was over 15 years ago.
21st birthdays.
Isn't that wild?
Okay, kids.
Isn't that wild?
I think I'm the only oldest person here, but I'm 40. So if somebody was 21,
It was
It's a
really
long
crazy.
time ago.
It was a long time
It's a
ago.
long time
but you
ago.
guys,
But that's
you
how
guys
long-
have not aged past.
Thank you.
I honestly think that I haven't really aged that much,
You really haven't.
right? And
no.
most people that look like me are gone.
By the way, the white ladies.
They're done.
Yeah.
They're crinkly real quick.
But you know what? You've never been aggressive with any of the things. When the girls were getting the lips and the
There you
fillers
go.
and the Botox,
Thank you.
You were never that girl.
And I
Yeah.
think that's honestly what has helped me
Yeah.
stay sort of leveled.
You know what helped you? Carolyn Bassett's wedding dress.
You're right.
I feel like you took on that whole fucking persona
Uh-huh.
back when you were 20 years old and never looked back.
But am I getting a bluff or a brow lift? Both.
What is that?
Like-
This
what-
is this. Let me just show you, and then we can talk about what we're
Okay.
supposed to do.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Oh,
Gorgeous.
okay.
Slight.
So that's like brow tape kind of,
Yeah.
but like forever.
I need it.
I don't think so.
Just so you know, she's never going to get it. She's
No,
been
no.
talking about it. I just,
I'm never gonna get it. Ever.
let's be aware.
She's gonna talk about it
Forever.
ad nauseum for the next 15 years till the next thing.
The
Yeah.
nose, the way I had to talk about this girl's nose every
20
morning.
years.
For
It's the
6
Scorpio to my Gemini. It's
Yeah.
the sting. We need
day,
it.
and every time.
Scorpios.
Yes.
Scorpios.
What's your birthday?
October 27th.
Oh, I know in October 27th.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, she's a girl.
Crazy.
Yes,
Insane.
but so on it. But I also have a lot of November Scorpios.
You have a lot of November Scorpios.
A lot of them.
So don't give in to this brow lift. Because I gave into the nose
I'm not-
for too long.
I'm not
Yeah.
giving it anything.
Too long. We're so happy to have you on this show because
Am I the first guest?
you were the
Yes.
first guest.
Yes.
Where are my cameras?
In the history of the yestergays.
Thank
Literally.
you. Love it.
Because we fuck with your era so hard.
Yes.
I
Like
fuck with
the
you guys
energy.
so hard.
The energy.
The energy, the whole
The
9
side
yards.
chats.
And I told him, I got to just fucking watch it from like, I went to work and I had a reality show in front of me
100%.
for like 10 years of my life.
And we worked together. I mean, you did Rich Kids. So how many years? So we did the shows together for 5 years or 6 years? Because I don't even know. 5?
So 5 years, we did the shows together, plus another 4 on Rich Kids.
Literally.
And it was wild. I mean, just so
Were
you
you,
know.
were you a producer on Rich Kids?
So
Yes.
listen to how crazy this is.
really?
Yeah.
I'll tell you the
Yes.
craziest. She won't remember she has 2 kids. Dorothy Wang and she were doing a thing with Ryan Seacrest.
Their production company. We went with them.
Yes.
Dorothy met with them first with other people.
Yes.
Then she brought me in, and they were like, "It's you girls, no one else."
Yes.
Yeah.
What happened?
So they were like waiting around to hear about this thing, but they were going to be maybe secretaries at this. It was like something not really.
It had nothing to do with what the show ended up
Yeah.
being. Yeah.
And I remember going in for an audition with Duran Ophir, and I went to the audition,
Wait.
and I was like, Duran
He's
Ophir
an
is
executive
this,
producer of Rich
Yes.
Kids.
Okay.
And he was like a casting director at the time.
Okay.
He was doing this like LA type of show, and this girl had set me up. She was still does not talk to me till today.
Okay.
I went in, and I thought to myself, oh my God, this is not for me.
Can I tell you something? Literally 2 days ago, I was trying to explain this story to somebody, and I did not remember how we met Duran. I could not place it, and of course, it's fucking you.
So I knew Dorothy. I knew you from the stairwell.
Yes.
I knew Johnny Drubel.
Yes.
And I said, Duran, you need to meet these fucking kids. They call them the rich
Oh.
kids of Instagram. They're so
Oh, I
funny.
forgot that
They're
era.
hilarious.
Dorothy really started. That was like her. She got called out for that. Like not called out, but that was her thing.
That was her
it
jam.
Wild.
Mm-hmm.
Duran said, oh, they're too young. I don't think I can do it. Like, no. I said, you know what? Just fucking meet with the 2 of them. I called Dorothy. I'm like, okay, here's what you're going to do.
Yeah.
You're going to go to Duran's. You're going to say, blah, 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 blah. You're going to bring in Morgan, and you're going to bring in Johnny. And then you ended up having Roxy.
Jay Harris
And
came
you-
on.
Jay
Like
Harris
some other
came
people
on.
that didn't end up. Yeah.
3 days later, Duran calls me and says, holy fuck, I think we have a lightning in the bottle.
The
Yeah.
lore. The
The
lore
lore.
of all this.
He was like, do you want to be a part of it? I was like, I don't think I need to be a part of it. It's not my tribe. These bitches are rich. I'm in a Honda Accord. Like, they have it all situated.
He's like, not my horse, not my carriage.
Not my horse again. I went to a filming. They were filming a pilot a month later
Literally, it was so fast.
in Dorothy's backyard.
Yes, that was the pilot episode.
That was
Yeah,
a pilot.
of course.
And 6 months later, I don't know how this happened. You guys were on air.
We were on air, and we did not have a title. There was no title for the show, so it was literally just the untitled Dorothy and Morgan project.
Yes.
I believe. I hope I'm remembering this correctly. And it was literally 6 months, less than 6 months. We were on TV.
It was wild.
It was fucking wild. It was really crazy.
I remember that summer. I lived in Tribeca. I was like, who are these people?
Fabulous.
I was like, because the TV was right there. There was a giant view of like Broadway, and I was like, what is happening here? It was just transfixing.
I know. I wish we were made more aware of how special it was at the time, because at the time it was like, we don't know if this is going to work.
Yeah.
We don't know if this is coming back. We don't know if you're good enough kind of vibe.
Yeah.
So we always felt like we were less than, and like it wasn't a hit show. And to see it sort of the resurgence now
Yes.
Yeah.
and sort of the rewatching on Hulu. I mean, I'm getting tagged in more rich kids shit, which is a blessing and a curse, because I'm like, okay, all right, I look different. I was different. I talk different. I have a different husband. I mean, I can't live in that fucking era.
Yeah.
I'm trying to evolve past that.
Yeah.
Every fucking press release, it's like rich kids of Beverly Hills. I'm gonna be 78. And it's gonna be fucking. So I better win some sort of fucking award.
No,
to
you
move on.
should. 'Cause,
Right?
by the way, it's funny. You guys were, but when you're in the tornado of a TV show,
Mm-hmm.
you don't understand what's going on. So they did season 1 without me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Season 2, I came on as a talent producer.
Yeah,
Okay.
which was wow. You had a lot to deal with.
And it was wild.
Herding cats. Herding cats.
fucking cats.
Yes.
I loved it.
Lying to
because it's
bitches
also, like,
about call times.
Yeah.
Moving people to
5
this
hours.
place.
5 hours.
5
I mean,
hours later.
we were like, so I didn't know where I was.
booking Dave Stanwell.
Dave Stanwell, doing hair.
Doing hair.
That was the only hair. They did me so dirty with that glam. I had an oil. I looked like you could slip on my face. Not one motherfucking bitch was like, we should pat you down. So there's 4 seasons of the TV reflecting back at you because I'm so shiny, which is also why I look young. But come on.
I mean, it was crazy.
Crazy.
It was wild. It was one of the funnest times of my life.
I feel like we look back on it now and we were like, oh my God, that's so fun. That's so fun. But it was, I don't know, we maybe took ourselves too
You
seriously
guys,
at the time.
you guys also had real drama. Like, you could tell, like, I don't like her. And I also, I think I made a video about this, about how you were the original, like, thinking woman's reality star, and kind of, like, were the blueprint for women that are going on these shows where fighting is the point, but you have to, like, still be intelligent through it. And you're always, like, ready to argue. I was like, ooh, she's a woman after my own heart.
I love you.
Because she'd sit there and be like, okay, bitch, what'd you say?
Literally.
Excuse me?
And
Yeah.
honestly,
Okay.
we should have done more of that. And you always said that. He always was like, just own it, just be there. And we were all so chicken shit and so sheltered. And we didn't have the real skin to like be the reality, because
Yeah.
we never wanted to get gross.
Yeah.
And it definitely got gross. Listen, I don't have my proudest moments from that show, but I think if we would have just maybe led into that a bit more, we would have probably been on air.
I just
longer.
love watching a woman
1000%.
argue logically. So that was my favorite part of the show. About like,
Love
Morgan, you'd be
you.
like, I have beef with her. And they'd sit down and they'd go with like, people go with this emotional thing. You're like, no, come back here.
Yeah, it's true.
This is what I'm talking about.
No,
Let me tell you something.
And you'd-
that is such an intelligent perception. Like, that is such a smart read, because I am all about like, I have to stay on the facts for me to stay focused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you would bring a girl back, and then you could watch them slowly. Like that Bianca girl, like I don't know where she is now, but I watched that episode where you're like, no, it's my wedding. This is my party. You brought this. And you can see her like trying to punch out of it, and she's just not getting out of it. And she's like,
saw it
normally
live.
I can say bitch and blah, 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 blah. And you're like, no. Right here.
Yeah.
Right here.
Right here.
And like, people can't fight that. And
Let me tell you.
I loved watching.
Let me tell you,
obsessed with
it.
if
Gave me
there
joy.
was a producer camera about the shit that went on behind the scenes, just
new
before
show.
people walked on the set, it would have been, if breaking the fourth wall was a thing back then,
Love it.
you bitches would be on season 17.
I know.
We would have killed each other by
I know,
then.
I know. And then, but we would have made up. And we never got to the point. Like, I feel like with Housewives, like, you really get torn down to have your good season right after.
Yes.
Right? And I feel like with Rich Kids, we just never fully imploded to like rebuild.
Well, you guys didn't have a frontal lobe at this point.
We really
Also
didn't.
true,
We
you're
were
like
very
20
young.
yeah.
You guys were young.
Yeah.
You guys were young.
And scared.
And scared.
And very scared. And scared of each other.
Yeah.
Scared of each other.
Yeah.
We really didn't. There was so much emotion. There were so many feelings. Like, we didn't want to go there.
It was wild.
But then there was also weird, like, because I was the only one in a relation. And then it was like everyone else was a single.
yeah.
You needed more people too, I think.
Yeah. I also felt bad for you being on the outside. I feel like your relationship, because you were the only relationship
Yeah.
on the show,
Yeah.
I felt like there was just a lot of pressure on you, and you didn't at the time know how to say no.
100%.
And I remember being like, you don't have to do it if you don't want to do it. Like, you can
100%.
say like, you can give them a bridal shower this year, and then in 2 years, give them a wedding. Like it just felt.
But I do feel like you had to get married for like Paige to sort of to walk away from Craig.
Can I tell you something?
Need someone to say that.
Can I tell you? I'm obsessed with that comment because Paige was always in my periphery. She had messaged me a few times on Instagram. I hate when people are like, I don't watch TV. We were getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I didn't know how to turn my TV on. I wasn't watching Summer House, but I knew her through the whatever. Yeah. And I had seen her and Craig, and I always knew that woman did not. He was not good enough, and she did not love him. And I think she tried. No.
And she was just like, wait. And I feel like that there's a direct through line to being like, oh, I've seen someone actually do this.
Yeah.
And like, wait, I actually don't have to. I can just go like start a pajama line and like get the fuck out of here.
And be fine.
And be fucking massive.
And be fucking fine and be massive.
Yeah.
It was so crazy because, again, after Rich Kids, first and foremost, if I go back into my fucking photos, the amount of cigarette photos the amount of photos I have with you in like a Balenciaga dress with a cigarette in your hand.
I know.
And me right next to you.
What about when we were in Vegas and we were like, fuck it, we're going to go ham right now. And I'm not going to keep filming because I was always the bitch that was like, we have to film so early. Because I was the only one that was like on fucking time and treated it truly. I was like, I need this job. I need this to work.
You needed it.
I needed it for myself. You needed it.
It's so crazy. That denim skirt.
That denim skirt. Oh, God.
In Vegas.
Oh, God.
We just went ham.
Can we put like photos of it up on the thing?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Cute ones.
Cute ones. Yeah. No.
You're like,
2016
your
is
producers
back.
were about to let me eat a whole ass lunch. I was like, oh, how long are they recording? And they're like, oh, no, they're ready for you. I'm like, bitch, you let me eat 2 pieces of chicken already.
I love it. And then after that, which I thought was just a perfect transition, you going to E right after and doing Necessary Realness.
Yeah.
Was kind of your gateway into it all.
Oh, yeah.
Talk to us about that whole moment.
Oh, my God. You remember this. So I did Rich Kids. It got canceled. They were like, the stories are done. They were not done. That was a really bad call. My agent got in touch with me and was like, E still wants to continue a relationship. We don't know what that relationship looks like, but maybe you should do X, Y, and Z. I went in for a few meetings. I was like, why don't I just do some sort of show? I was like, let's call it Necessary Realness. Just like quick hot topics, fun little banter things.
Digital show before digital show.
Shows. Clock it. Digital show before digital show. It exploded in its own way. It did really well. Justin was doing Daily Pop at the time. And the executive producer of Daily Pop was like, she's not skilled. She can't do this show. She's not capable of doing this show. She's not even on our radar. He got me a spot on the show.
Y'all are fucking dumb.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
First of all, we started Daily Pop. She had been on Necessary Realness for about 9 months at that point.
You're right.
So she had already had a batch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I got Daily Pop, I was like, this seems really weird that we don't have a fourth chair and it's not Morgan Stewart. Like, you guys are really not thinking this through. For some odd reason, the executive at the time, I don't know why.
Jen Lavin didn't think, and I love her now. She was like, she is not good. Then Justin got me a spot. I bombed
a girl went on a maternity leave.
Okay.
And I was like, this is it.
Yeah.
This is it, bitch.
Yeah.
Come in. You're going to come in. You're going to
Yep.
keep the conversation going. We're going to talk like we talk on the phone.
Okay.
Yes. Bombed that. Didn't go well. It was like 2 seconds. I didn't do well. Then cut to Kat Sadler leaving. They were like, we're fucking desperate. We need to get some bitches in here. Let's rotate. And finally, after I think a few rotations, they were like, we want to offer you the job. We think you're really good. I was like, well, Justin's been telling you that for 2 fucking years.
I've been fucking saying this forever.
Yeah.
Well, that was great. I mean, that got me through the early parts of COVID.
Yeah.
I remember I was living in a house in Encino with like two other friends that were agents, and we would just watch Daily and Nightly Pop.
By the way, and they also made me feel like no one was watching those fucking shows either.
Everybody was watching them.
What is going on? Like, why is I can't.
We were all.
I can't.
I remember when you guys announced it was like the last show. We were like, "What the fuck?" Because that was like your only connection to like we weren't going out and doing anything either. So 4 people talking shit about things, and the way you were assuming to Hunter all the time, I was like, "Yes, women being mean to a white straight man."
Yeah,
like
there
I
you go.
every day.
Yep.
He'd be
100%.
and like you and Lonnie would be like, "Shut up, Hunter."
Literally.
Lonnie.
Lonnie.
You talk to Lonnie?
I still talk to Lonnie.
I love Lonnie. I should DM Lonnie.
You should DM Lonnie.
I should DM Lonnie.
She would love that.
Meanwhile, I'm like, okay.
It's so crazy because, just so you know, when we got the show canceled, when the show got canceled, not we, when the show got canceled,
Thank
we
God.
were like, what the fuck is going on
It was
here?
very weird.
It was
It
very
was
weird.
times.
But no one tells you that when your show gets canceled, it's like a death in your family.
No, it was really crazy.
And it fucks everybody up around you.
Yeah.
You go through every emotion.
And there was no warning, by the way. It was really like one day to the next, I felt. Like there was no like,
There was
the show
none.
might. No, it was literally like, you're not doing this anymore. And I think for me personally, like I had just had 2 kids. My dad was starting to get sick. I was really tired. I complained for 5 years. I mean, getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning every single day, doing the live show, doing a live to tape show after, then 2 days a week, I did 4 shows. So it was like nonstop. I was like, I'm so happy. I didn't realize until after what a bummer it was that they just got canceled.
Yeah.
It was fucked.
It really was fucked.
Yeah.
I also felt like they never let things be great.
Ever.
And the fact that we had a format that people are trying to do now, 5 years before people even decided to do them, and zero marketing. We had the same marketing photo since day one.
It was like a post-it on a payphone being like, bitch, watch this show. There wasn't anything. There wasn't a fucking billboard.
Nothing.
Everyone has this bitch I know that has a swimsuit line for 2 seasons has a fucking billboard. We don't have fucking shit ever.
Jay Capretta came for like 3 days and she had 4 billboards on Sunset.
Who is this?
Exactly. Exactly. It was wild.
Yeah.
It was wild.
Yeah, it's true. It's really true. It was really upsetting.
It was really a fucked
People
up
still message me
situation.
about the show all the time and us and everything.
I
You
think
know
it'll
who
come
had
back.
the biggest glow up?
Who?
Fucking Carissa. That bitch just fucking looks better than ever, has the best job for her.
Her
What the
house
fu-
is huge.
I know.
Who is this person?
She lives in Nashville.
No, okay, that's no. no,
She
thank
lives
you.
in fucking
No, I
Nashville.
love you.
By the
No,
way,
babe,
But
that's
it
what
was,
people-
it's so her.
I
It's
love
so her.
Sorry to this woman I don't know, but like that's where you go to like avoid taxes. Get over yourself.
100%.
Yeah,
Sorry, Kristen from whatever the fuck
No.
that show that was.
Yeah.
she beat us all.
Cavallari.
No, she beat us all.
Beat it with
She
her-
won.
Kristen
She-
Cavallari?
No.
Who?
Fucking
Oh.
Carissa.
Carissa.
Carissa won. Let me tell you something about
Okay.
Carissa. Carissa would come into work. She was always pregnant. Always.
No, for 4 years.
For
we've
4
been
years.
pregnant.
She was like Joe Swanson's wife on Family Guy. Always pregnant.
Oh my God.
In utero forever.
Always.
And
Okay.
man, she would come on that set. and
But
the more
determined and pregnant, not tired and pregnant.
determined. And the more pregnant she was, the sassier she got. If she
Oh.
wasn't pregnant, she was not sassy. She was
Okay.
giving you the safest answer. But at 9 months,
Yeah.
she was ready to fight.
When she was like, to me all the time, like, yeah, do you know your lines? I'm like, I don't need to. I don't need to read this prompter correctly, and I don't need to know the questions, and I don't need to know the time. They were always like, I was like, I have no. But anyway, I had no concept. But
Yeah,
she,
yeah.
woo,
She would sit at every day,
Yeah.
every fucking day. She would sit at the chair and she would go, "What are we talking about today?"
yeah. Oh, I had no idea.
And all of the producers in my ear would be like, I'm like, this is every day. Like, she has
Justin
no
had
fucking
notes.
clue.
Notes with that
no.
gorgeous handwriting. He has notes.
I've learned. During the podcast with him, he's like, we're talking about that. I'm like, I don't know what that is.
No, I don't know what that is.
There's printouts. I'm like, what is this?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Like that was like when he was talking about the Tootsie Roll, like the actual candy, and I thought he was talking about the dance.
Both valid.
He goes,
Both valid.
1897. I was like, 1997. I think you're wrong. He's like, no, look. I was like, oh,
yeah. He's prepared.
Research.
Yeah.
No, research.
Yeah.
We research.
I'm always like, who's that?
Yeah.
Explain that to me. What is the plot of Ghost?
That's how you get talking. I love Ghost.
Well, now I do too.
Have
but
you
that
not
was
seen Ghost?
well because of him now. Yes,
He'd never seen Ghost.
I knew what you and Danger Girl meant, but then when you described all of it, I was like, that was some fuck shit.
He
Okay.
had never seen the greatest movie ever
But I
fucking
have
made.
now.
Can you believe
that
that?
was Whoopi's best role
She won an Oscar.
forever.
I don't know.
She won
Dolores Van Cartier was everything in Sister Act.
I mean, I got.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come on.
Bringing it up?
Yes.
Bringing it up?
Wow.
Fine.
Let's do it.
But Sister Act 1,
Sister Act
Ooh.
1.
not 2. I don't need Lauren.
But I do need Cheryl Lee Ralph.
In everything always.
I need fucking Cheryl Lee
why
Ralph.
is the mood calm when she's around? She
Her
just
voice,
knows.
the timbre of her voice.
It is.
It's just you're like, okay.
yes.
It's like the voice of God.
And she
Yes.
will fuck you up.
That too.
Boobs, lubes, and
Just
boobs and
boobs and
lubes.
lubes.
Just boobs and lubes.
Just boobs and loops. We're
is
back.
back.
I'm substacking you guys. I mean, isn't all these bitches like me doing that shit?
We all have Substacks.
We all have. I don't even know what it means. I'm substacking. I'm restacking. I'm all the stacking.
I do mine from my Microsoft Word to make my assistant do it in Substack. I was like, I'm not learning new platforms.
No fucking way.
I was born in the 80s.
No fucking way.
Why'd you get
my
rid of
time.
it in the first place?
I mean, I just got too busy. And then now I just feel like everything's coming back around again. I feel like it was time. I wanted to get online. You know what? Actually, the weirdest thing about me and that you're going to be shocked about, I'd rather write my thoughts than speak my thoughts to a camera.
I like that though.
I really
That's
would.
showing like our generation because I feel like it does feel like having a school project where you're like, oh, long form thinking,
Yeah.
paragraphs.
I'm very into that. And I feel like I emote better that way. I feel like when I'm not as well spoken as I would like to be, I think. And I've noticed that lately. People are going to be like, no. But I really rather write. And I've fallen in love with it again. That's so cheesy, but it's the truth.
No, by the way, I can see it because I think when you're talking, you're thinking so fast.
Yeah, it's so
in the
much
moment,
in my head.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
And I think through writing, I'm able. Okay, what? Oh, are we going this deep?
That's
Through
okay.
writing, I feel my emotions in a calm, collected way.
Yeah.
And I'm able to
Get 'em
explain
out.
them.
It's so crazy.
Yeah, I'm really happy about it
Are you
Now
ever
then-
mad at
What?
the girls who copy the formula?
all the time. You know me. I hate copycats. And I hate a copycat when a bitch thinks it's her idea.
Yeah.
I'm like, don't try it on my time, slut. Don't. You cannot be in the black lace top and pretending like I wasn't doing that for 10 years. You need to give a nod.
You have to give a nod.
You have to give credit. It's like not giving credit to the small business.
You have to give a nod.
Don't piss me off on my fucking time. Like everyone's like, yeah, color coordinate. Slut, you didn't know shit.
Yeah.
You didn't know shit. You know the amount of things I've popped off that people don't give me credit for? Don't spiral. Don't
No.
make me
And
spiral.
this is why we write. And
This is why we write.
And this is why we write.
We'll have a list on the second episode of
Yes.
Boobs and Lubes. There'll be
Yeah.
a list of things that Morgan has created.
There you go.
You
But it's
know?
not even like my shit. And I'm like, damn, she did it way before you guys.
Way before. And the thing is, I wouldn't care if I was Kim Kardashian, but because I'm still so mid,
Yeah.
I'm like, now you're surpassing me because you have more TikTok followers, but like I started that.
I started it.
Also, like the girlies, like it's even more. They don't even know half the time because
don't
now there's a
know.
new generation. They didn't like. We had to like look back at like tactile art or a magazine or like
Correct.
our parents' stuff.
Yes.
and
Our
now
parents'
now they just like see like Ring My Bell on TikTok and they're like, oh, I'm like, do you not even what? Huh?
Do you not know?
Not a Supreme reference
They
in
have,
sight.
they have no
None.
idea.
None.
They have none.
no
No
idea.
clue.
They have none.
They're like, oh,
But-
this isn't coming back.
But is this every generation before us? Like, of course, right? Are we? I don't want to be the crotchety old people that are like, they don't know.
I'll be crotchety. I was at Men's Fashion Week and I ran into somebody who was in LA. We were sitting next to each other. He goes, have you ever heard of this band called Oasis? I go,
Oh,
shut
no.
I go, I was there for the first go round, bitch.
crotchety.
I was there for the first go. Shut up.
I also would never ask you a question about something I didn't know. I would know better than to do that.
He was like, this band, well, he was talking
No.
about the son of the person in the band at a party. And I was
Gene.
like, okay. And
We're out
done.
of here.
We're done.
We're
We're
done.
done.
I can't date you. I cannot even sleep with you.
Wait, I'm not physically attracted to anybody under 35. So
Really?
I can't. Like the Heated Rivalry boys, it's like, you're dumb babies. Like when you hear about them, you're like, you're 24. You're 24?
I'm looking
Also-
for Ethan Hawke.
Yeah.
I'm looking for Ethan. I like it a
What do you
little
mean?
weather.
You're all taken.
I am. And it's been nice.
How long has that been?
A year and a half.
I love that you're not posting him.
I can't.
Except they're in public
can't.
By the way-
together. You can't post a picture with a red face over it if it was on a red carpet.
I can.
We can Google it.
I can and I will.
But by the
I know
way,
you will.
I don't think you should.
I'm never going to post it.
I don't. And he's too scared. He doesn't want bad juju. He's had a lot
Yeah.
of. Remember, you've got burned.
I've gotten burned a lot.
There was one instance we won't go into, but it was upsetting.
Was that on Bad
Yeah.
Dates?
Yeah.
That guy?
No,
there was like a real guy
There was like a real
once.
guy once who got married,
Misled him completely.
misled me, and got married 3 months after we broke up.
That was brutal.
That was
That was hard
the
for
hardest.
me.
Men are trash.
It's crazy.
The affliction of being attracted to men should be studied.
I honestly,
Wild.
that's the best thing about being older and happy because I'm like, oh, I can't believe I gave you time.
Oh my God. You remember when you went to Wimbledon?
Uh-huh.
Let's talk about it.
I went a few places in between husbands, but yeah, no,
That was a fun, short-lived
it was a
era.
it was very short. God has plans for me, and the plans were you need to be married, bitch, and you need to have babies.
The fucking manifestation. When I tell you this bitch used to sit there, get her hair fried in the morning, and say what she was gonna get out of life,
Yeah.
and everybody would be like, "Ha ha," and I'm like, "She's gonna fucking get it."
Yeah,
and It's
literally.
gonna hit us in the face.
Yep.
Sure enough,
It happened.
6 months later, she's like, "I fell in love. I'm living in Malibu. I'm pregnant. I got married." We're like, wait.
I signed my apartment lease, my first time ever really living alone by myself with my own like place. I was paying the bills, whatever. I was like, I'm gonna be here like less than a year, 7 months to the day. I was out.
Oh, wow.
Literally
I was moving in with my current husband.
in
my now husband.
Malibu.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was wild.
It was wild. And then I had 900 babies too.
God, those days.
I have a 5-year-old daughter.
That was one of the worst days of my life.
I know.
When
I
she
wanted
got
to
pregnant?
cry. Oh yeah.
Yeah, because then I had to be on it. He's like, all these dumb fucking white bitches around me getting pregnant nonstop.
And by the way, when I tell you, the only thing I could see was her going on a 6-month maternity leave because your kids were born in what month?
February.
The kids are born in February.
Yeah.
When you work, you get the 3 months off, February, March, April. I was like, there's no way she's coming back in May because she's going to be on a boat in June.
Yeah, true.
And then July.
Yep.
So it was literally like I saw my life pass before
yeah.
me.
You did the math.
I did the math.
The math was mathing.
Yeah.
You did the game
Then
math.
she came back to work and was like, literally,
what?
we were sitting next to each other and she was like, "Oof."
Yeah. Oh.
And I said, hey, you're pregnant. And she was like, it's impossible. And then 2 days later, she was like, I'm pregnant.
I'm pregnant.
I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. And then we had like another short go round and then the shows were canceled in October.
I know.
I had to recall
know.
these events when I was doing my first podcast episode and I was like, I don't know shit about shit. I don't know where I was, what time it was, when these kids are born. Like, it's crazy to remember.
It's really
all this stuff.
wild.
We've now had so much life behind us.
Yeah.
Not so much.
No, we've had a lot of life.
Enough, enough for
Enough.
a book.
Yeah.
Oh, God, the book.
The
The book. There's always a book.
Can we talk about something that I tried to explain to Blakely about, but it's like you can't really explain it in words. But
let me try now. Okay.
yeah, because it's like a feeling.
Okay.
When we were going out,
In Los Angeles. Are you trying to explain the golden age of Los Angeles?
I'm trying to explain the golden age of when you would get the phone call to meet up with Paris and
Yeah.
Nikki and then walk into a club and have the whole 9 yards, or even the trashy lingerie in August.
No, it was,
to get ready for October, and then you have to put your name on a costume so no bitch around you would have the costume that you had. And people were shelling out like $2K a costume.
You're describing being analog. You're describing the time before digital. People had to go physically places and do things.
I miss it, by the way.
They had to do things.
I miss it.
Do things.
We had to do things.
Yes.
Oh my God, Hyde was in a closet off of Sunset.
Hyde is the most magical place I've ever been. I really do. I am very upset about the downfall of Los Angeles. My house has been broken into 2 times.
Shut up.
Yeah.
No.
With security.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
How?
Insane. And just like first of all, the kids nowadays are not going out the way we went out.
Not at all.
We went out every single night. It was like you had a glisten on you. You were thrilled. You were never hungover. There was something to do every single night. We had activities all the time. And I really miss that sort of togetherness of that younger time. Like
Yes.
now I feel way more isolated. I feel way, just not, I don't see people
But like the
as
youth
much.
are also isolated too.
That's the thing. We're
That's
all,
the
as
frightening part.
as a population.
Yes.
Yeah.
We are isolated. Why do you think that is? Is it COVID?
I actually, so my friend has a stepdaughter who is at Marlboro.
Oh,
And she was describing like life for teenagers. I'm like, do y'all go out? Do y'all sneak out? Like, cause I'm the gay older uncle. I was like, she will like me best because I'm a gay influencer.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just gonna be mean to her and I'll give her power
Yeah,
on her
yeah,
birthday. I come to be like, hello girl. I screenshotted you.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Happy
I'm not here
birthday.
to give you a gift. I'm the gift.
Yeah.
So she was like, she was talking about how they have Snapchat friends and how they like the digital world means more to them than the physical space. So they'll have friends
Fucked.
that they will literally be like Snapchat friends with.
Yep.
And like talk to them all day. Where'd you go to lunch? Blah, 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 blah. But you will see them in the hallway and not physically talk to them.
No.
It's
I
like
was
being a child.
And that like dichotomy of like that physical, like almost like severance of actually the physical and
It's
digital
weird.
world. But it like, if I talk to you on the phone but then be like, what are you eating? Oh, how's that water? Blah, blah, blah. But then we see each other and just never speak.
It's literally like when you're in elementary school in our generation and you don't talk to the boy that likes you.
Yes.
It's like that.
But like with everyone.
With
everyone.
Like, it could be
Right.
like a platonic friend that you talk to, and she's my Snapchat friend, but not my real friend.
No.
We go to school together. And I was like sitting there like, explain it again.
Yeah.
Explain it, like draw me a diagram.
I can't.
So you're in the same
It's
room.
really odd.
But that makes me scary.
Yeah.
That scares me.
It really is scary.
That makes me scared.
By the way, our friends were just so weird because I never grew up like this. But when I moved here and I got into this friend group, the bitches used to live next to each other. Like girls
were
used to
all-
take apartment buildings on the same, like on Palm. All you guys had like a moment on Palm.
Yep.
The Kaplans had a house,
Yep.
and if somebody moved out, you had to move in.
Yeah.
Like literally Galit. I mean, it was.
There were so many different subgroups as well.
the
Like
Indonesians.
yes, it was a really no, they were fabulous. It was such a fun fucking time. And I just feel like we're never getting it back.
We're never getting it back.
And I still go out sometimes and I'm like, I'm dying the next day. Is that just me?
No, I'm crawling dead. I have 2-day hangovers now.
I have like I have one drink. I cannot have more than one drink.
And by the way, you used to go to the club till 4 o'clock in the morning,
I
then
know.
go meet a man at Bay City.
I know.
Like you used to go get
I
fucking
know.
sandwiches in Santa
Monica. Damn. Committed. Committed to the dick. Committed. Honestly, I'm not. I literally, if I go out 2 nights in a row and I have 2 drinks each night,
Done.
well, I think I also can't tell if it's because I have to get up for those kids.
That's a
probably what it is.
Because for me, I have to get up for the Uber Eats man.
Yeah.
It's me and him in Zootopia 2.
And then you can go back. Come to my house. We have Zootopia 2 on all the fucking time.
It's wonderful.
We got you.
I have to say, it's wonderful.
We fucking got you. Not Zootopia. You can watch the fucking TV with Ro and teach her words. Because I had to pay for a tutor.
Damn.
$200, $240 for 40 minutes, bitch. To
You're
get to
there.
kindergarten.
Girl.
Kindergarten.
By the way, I don't even want kids for that fucking reason.
Do you know how much kindergarten is?
$50,000.
50,000.
Honor.
Wait, hold on. But you're spending.
Honor's my, you know,
but
I fucking love Honor.
I know. That's how I know how much it costs.
She's my favorite mom. It is so crazy.
Then you have to
It's-
pay the 25K.
And-
you have to donate the 25K.
And then if you have 2 kids,
yeah.
it's $100,000 pre-tax.
Or saying like children's birthday parties, like when they have I was like, I knew the math. I could just do the math on that. And I'm like,
Hers.
there's always a full bar at the party, so like that's how you
Hers.
get us there.
Why am I
Hers.
not getting that
I
shit
wouldn't go. I
sponsored?
wouldn't go otherwise.
Yeah, what the
a dry
fuck?
party with children.
You're gonna come to my kid's birthday next year.
But-
You will never
but
have
there'll
more
be alcohol.
fun. Oh, I will give you. I'll
Thank you.
feed you
Baby
whatever
shower
you
was
want.
lit.
But that's when I realized I'm actually okay with. I'm like not bad with kids because our other friend, I'm not gonna say her name, but she like couldn't be alone with a child for 5 seconds. She like walked in and watched Top Chef. I'm like, girl, they're not gremlins. Like,
You'll be fine.
You'll be fine. Like, just
You don't want kids?
Just no.
I feel like you'd be good
Unless
with kids.
I would, but I have 3 godchildren. Hello, Sydney, Mio, and Noah.
Oh.
They occupy my life.
And you're good.
I'm good.
You're good?
And I need to have a lot. I don't want to make financial sacrifices for them. So like if it's between like a Bottega hop and a child, the bag doesn't talk back.
Say it again.
So you know like so if I eventually do both or sell an app
the
or
way,
some shit, I'll do that.
If I couldn't have done both, I wouldn't have done it.
Exactly.
Fucking no way.
So I'm just like I could have a child if I'm like I'd also be that parent that would like fight the other parents.
Yeah, of course.
I'd be like,
Oh, yeah.
you said what?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Like I literally got a girl banned from a birthday party as she was mean to Zosha Rockmore's daughter, and I said, "Who was mean to you? Bring her over here.
You're
Bring
out
her
of
over
here.
here.
Bring her,
And bring that mama.
Bring the little bitch over here.
Bring that mama.
Your parents are divorced
Your
because of you. Go home.
Go home.
Go home. And
These
that's
kids.
why I can't be a dad.
Yep. Yep.
You
But I think
guys.
you'd be a good dad.
I think you'd be a good dad too.
I see you
do.
with kids.
Also, who's gonna fight me?
True.
I know.
You
By the
know?
way, not a fucking
Not
person.
a fucking person.
I love. Could you? What does that feel like?
It's wonderful. I have a very loose mouth now.
By the way,
Because what's gonna happen?
Don't let her fool
You know what it
you.
is? It's the intellect.
do not let her fool you. She loves the psychological warfare between the moms.
I mean,
She
Yeah.
probably plays that shit better than anybody else.
But I have to tell you, I go to such an easy preschool. The moms are so fucking cool. I'm worried about next year what that's going to be like.
are you at the center?
No.
The center moms are frightening.
No, they're very.
I
It's
was
a
at-
very
I-
intense scheduled.
I was having lunch with one of our mutual friends, and he just saw the center school moms, and he was like, "Oh no!" I was like, "Do you know those bitches?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Those are the center school moms."
Yeah.
I was like, Your children don't go there?" He's like, "Well, no, she gave me an orthopedic recommendation, and now I'm like, who cares?"
oh,
I'm
yeah.
telling you, no, it's crazy.
And they like didn't
It's
talk
crazy.
to us. I was like, "Should I say hi?" He's like, "No." I was like,
Oh my God. I need to know who that is on camera. By the way, I have thoughts on that.
I'm having lunch with him after this. So
I was
we're
going to
gonna-
say, because now that that's on.
But you've seen the other one. Have you seen the other one lately?
No.
He's
I don't know if I can co-sign this.
no. Have you seen
you said the same thing about him.
no. Have you seen he has that one, the ex of that one?
Yes. We will talk about it later.
Let's talk about it
Yeah,
later.
let's talk about it later.
I want to talk about something
We're like,
else.
they're
Yeah, by the way-
what the fuck are you talking about?
No, seriously.
Welcome to
What?
Pride.
By the way, what are you guys are coming on my podcast? I want you to say it. I want you to say it to your audience.
No, okay. Tell us about this podcast.
I'm going
Yes.
to talk about all the things. I'm going to talk about myself, my personal life, my opinions on shit like he does and you do. I'm going to talk about pop culture moments. I'm going to talk about whatever that week I want to talk about. And
I
I
love
might have
that.
a fucking guest or I might not have a fucking
Well,
guest.
here's our
serious.
problem. People have been asking you for this for fucking 6 years.
Truly.
Why did you make everyone wait so long?
Because I had babies and my family died and I needed to get through some shit.
Yeah.
I
Damn,
wasn't
she just sunned you
feeling.
on
I
that
wasn't feeling well. You know, I wasn't.
Yeah.
I was not feeling well. I feel like now I'm at the point. You know, in the press tour where the bitch gives the same answer 6,000 times. I'm now
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, we fucking get your family died, and we fucking get you didn't feel good. Shut the fuck up and say something funny. But that is truly like I wasn't ready. Tried to do a pilot. They were like, no, it's tough for talk. You know,
Yeah.
every executive loves to be like, such a tough time for talk. It's such a tough time for talk.
Everyone.
It's like, meanwhile, there's a million talk shows and they all bomb. I'm like, because I'm not on the fucking talk show.
Like, let's go.
It's all of them. Love you, but it's tough.
So tough.
It's tough.
Yeah, launching a podcast.
And so I basically just want to, I need to have the right medium. This is the right medium. It's perfect, even from a scheduling perspective. You go in once a week for an hour. You can talk to a cool person. You can not talk to a cool person. The hardest part for me about podcasting, and you guys have probably done this, is like I've had to bank a few episodes and like not be current with what I'm thinking or talking
Yes.
about. Whoa, that math equation was really tough on my
It's
mind.
a tough
Yeah.
one.
I was like, I don't want to talk. We couldn't talk about Jim Carrey's face.
By the way, can we talk about Jim Carrey's face?
You guys,
I
I'm
didn't
really
think it was
upset.
that crazy.
It's an optical illusion. It
Yes.
is that crazy. It is that crazy because when you see what he looked like,
Before.
it's not that the work is that bad. Like he left that office and the doctor, they were all like, this is natural. And then it's
It's
like,
settled.
but it's looking larger and it's looking more swollen.
That's the
It's not
problem.
it's not the 80s pull, but it's very frontal. It's like very elephantitis-y.
But you can't have a round face if you've always been the mask.
They
Like
also-
he's always had that sharp face.
Well said.
So when you go round after you've been sharp, it just looks feminine.
They also just haven't figured
and
out.
weird.
They haven't figured out how to do it for men.
No,
at
no,
all.
Men can't do work.
Men
honey,
should just let it go.
Brad Pitt walked the fuck
Fine.
out of that thing.
That probably cost $1 million.
$400,000.
Exactly.
It was a $400,000 facelift. Carrie's got it, and it's so subtle. Guy in London, but I
Yes.
will say the last time I saw Brad, and like Brad can get it at any time. It's getting a little filthy. We got to chill now. We got to stop. We got to just do the work and not keep filling on top
because
of
the
it.
work was good.
The work is
The
incredible.
work is incredible.
But you know what it is? It's the blef. You can't take the skin away. You need to keep skin. You need to just lift.
And by the way, you can't do, if you're a man and you're
Yeah.
listening to me right now,
Yeah.
you either pick your upper or your lower. You don't pick both.
You don't pick both.
No.
You don't
And you
pick
got to
both.
do the neck. And can I tell you, I did Harry Jowsey's podcast yesterday. You guys know him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tall.
He's fine.
Very tall.
Very sweet. Very tall. I talked to him about my kids.
I went
the
to
whole
Dua
time.
Lipa with him. He didn't know one word.
No.
Very straight.
He is
He's like
hot.
looking for girls. I was like, oh, you poor baby.
No, he's a poor baby. He's like a young
poor
baby.
baby.
But we
You
were talking,
dumb idiot.
and he was like, "Oh, somebody told me I should get a pit filler in my temple, so I'm going to do that."
No,
And I
you're
looked at him.
25.
I said, "Let me tell you what you're not going to do. You're not going to fuck your face up and put that weird shit in your face. Do not do it." And he, it was like it was like the most legit battle we had on the show. I was like, "No, girl,
No, people get crazy.
get crazy," and it's like it starts moving.
And once you start,
Yep.
it's like a fucking Pringle. Once you pop,
you
the
can't
fun
stop.
can't
Yeah.
stop.
I'm dying to
That's
do the
what
other eyes. I can't.
happens.
Scared.
By the way, you've been Raj is gonna die. Raj is going to the amount of times you've been to Raj. How many appointments have you had with Raj?
6. Six consultations for the nose. And then he was like, and then the last time he was like, "That's it.
Do not come here.
Don't come here."
He's like, I'm just charging you now. I'm just going to charge you for the
No,
work.
and by the way,
Raj is old, but you know what? I've
he
seen
looks
it.
so damn good.
He looks so damn good.
I love Raj so
I love
much.
Raj too. A very nice man.
Yeah, I would if I do it, I'm going to do Dr. Diamond Brow Lift.
I do like
He adds balance.
Bint Ali.
Oh, he's killing it.
I like it.
And I'm better under than I cannot do inject. I get very nervous.
No, you can't do that.
No, under eye filler, I'm dying, but I can't.
The other thing I want to talk about before I let you go is the insane era of EJ Johnson.
What's going on? Love him.
He's very calm now.
Is he calm?
He's super calm.
He's looking. I'm seeing the videos. He's having a resurgence.
He's having
Love
a
it.
resurgence.
Yep.
He's going to dinner at 6:30. He's living in Tribeca like a normal person.
Is he in
Grocery
Tribeca?
shopping.
Again?
He's grocery shopping.
I know we've texted and we have not talked about Tribeca.
He's in New York and he's loving his life. But when he was first coming out of the closet and first got snatched,
Yeah.
that whirling dervish, that fucking
I love
Tasmanian
that.
devil
Mhm.
used
I
to
love
take
that.
you everywhere. Okay?
Yeah.
You went everywhere. If
Yeah.
he had a beat on,
If he had a beat on,
I think I experienced some of that because
Yeah.
it was him and Eliza and like,
yeah.
and again, and Maya and
Yeah.
her older sister
Yes.
and all the New York people. That was it. We were out of fucking
where did you
control.
grow up?
I grew up in Dallas, Texas.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is that a secret?
Green Hill
And
School,
went to
St.
Penn.
Mark's. Yeah.
You went to Green Hill?
I went to St. Mark's. So they were our rival school.
You know, my husband went to Green Hill.
Mhm.
Did you really?
Yeah.
And my older brother went to Green Hill.
Really?
Yeah, Jordan went from when he was in the till the
Shut-
9th grade.
Oh, yeah, because he moved
And
there in
now
10th
my
grade.
niece and nephew go to Green Hill.
Yeah.
That's wild.
And I think my niece has friends at St. Mark's. I think
I'm
one of the
sure.
girls.
Green
yeah.
Hill, Green Hill St. Mark's Hockaday. That's where I grew up.
Isn't that
Did you
crazy?
like Dallas?
No.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
he's a bougie bitch.
Oh, I know.
I mean,
He's a
I, mean,
bougie
I get
bitch.
read every other week for being like, your cafeteria didn't have a fireplace?
Are you serious?
It didn't have one.
It was Dallas, so there was a lot of like land cost less there. So it's like, yeah, what are you gonna do?
Okay, I didn't
Not
know
have a
that.
fireplace?
Last question. Your husband.
Hot, right?
He's so hot.
He's so hot.
Very introverted.
Initially.
But he hides from the camera.
Yeah, he's not. No.
Did you ever fear that he would not let you ever be in front of the camera because he was...
She wouldn't marry a guy that was gonna do that.
Oh. And, going through this, because this is now like the first time I'll give a quick answer, like I'm coming back out and he's going to, like, there's things you got to do, people you got to meet, things you got to be places, and you need to have somebody really supportive. But he'll come out in his own way, but he could like be in front of 6,000 people. I can't be in front of anybody. I can be in front of a camera.
Yeah. Which is crazy.
Which is crazy.
Which is why I've always said, if you join Beverly Hills Housewives
I know.
and bring somebody with you,
That would be actually amazing.
I know,
have
but I
been-
just don't think it's for me. If I had no other options,
Sorry to Rachel.
If I wasn't
though.
rich,
literally, but Kyle's fucking, this season, I mean,
Kyle's given her heart, soul, and ashes to that show.
She's holding it down.
She really is holding it down, but I feel like with Amanda coming in, who's 40 and younger and fresh, I just think that you need to think about
it. I'm sorry. I've seen 3 episodes.
Something's coming.
Something's going wrong. Anybody that names the thing, they're like, my Chanel bag, my product. Bitch, shut up. We can read.
Right?
Yeah. I can see across sea.
We can see it.
Oh, so I know it's counterfeit because they don't make that bag. But we're not talking about that.
We're not talking about that.
But also, like, girl, your fiance, it's all weird. You're going to jail soon. But it's okay.
No.
Her second season.
The Bravo to prison pipeline is long and strong, and that bitch is on the train, so.
Okay, I love you both.
Can you just fucking join the show?
I mean, if things don't work out, maybe.
Would you be a friend?
I need this to be on.
If you're a friend.
Her cry on.
Like,
things did not work out.
Yeah.
But
also, they have Dorit. I think people think I'm the same person as Dorit.
But no, I don't think that at all.
But Dorit's bringing it too, bitch. She's fucking snappy as fuck. She's not playing no games.
Honey.
She came out of her shell, and she's more poised than I thought she was. She is on it.
She really is.
Honestly, Dorit and Kyle are holding it down.
Full circle. You know what Dorit cracked when she smoked that cigarette?
Yeah.
The real her came out. It's all about the cigarette.
It was all about that
Down to
cigarette.
Benedict Canyon being like, PK, you fucking better pay that bill, bitch.
She's like, you know what?
Yeah.
She better her tax bill. She was like, here we go.
Here we go.
Buckle up, Kyle.
She also looks fucking good. Sorry. Okay.
What does Andy Cohen have to do
to get
you on that show?
First of all, I don't think they want me on that show that much. I've had one call.
But I think you probably said, I don't want to be on this show. I can't do it.
I just can't. I need to be. I can't because it's just Kyle's the only one that can maneuver that show. She's made it work. She wanted her separate. Like I don't want things to go haywire.
Yeah, I get that.
You know?
Yeah, I'm thinking about who. I mean, Rachel, but Rachel's her half a season, so
and
like,
Rachel's not going to fight with people.
No.
By the way, everyone says that, and then you get to season 2, and you're fighting with bitches, and you're fighting.
I mean,
with
Jennifer
bitches.
Tilly hasn't really fought with anybody
because Jennifer Tilly is a friend. If you go in as a friend,
she's quirky friend vibes.
She's quirky friend vibes. You would be the funny girl.
Yeah.
But the minute you sign on and you want to hold that diamond, you get that first season. They let you show off your bags. They let you be cute. The minute season 2 starts, you have to clock in.
You do have to clock in.
Get your fucking boxing gloves.
You're right.
I'm manifesting this for you.
Okay. No, manifest on my podcast as well.
Manifesting conflict?
Yes.
She's like, if things don't work out, she's like, I'm manifesting that your podcast and book fail, so you could be on season 18
Listen.
of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Never say never. You never know.
If history repeats itself, I was like, you need to be on Rich Kids.
Yep.
I was like, you need to be at E. I was like, you need to be on Daily Pop.
Like if some Rich Kids girlies joined with me, maybe we would run it back and do it.
That'd be great. Where is Roxy? Is she still
I had dinner
around?
with her last night. We're like newly dating. We're like testing each other out again.
I love that.
Yeah.
Because by the way, you don't go back.
No, I don't go back.
You don't go back.
I don't go back. When her and I have like, my psychic told me we're going to be in each other's lives. I was like, no, we're fucking not. We are.
But by the way, you guys, at the time, again, having a backseat to it, it didn't make sense why you guys blew up. But at the same time, it made total sense because you guys were so close and you needed to go live and do separate things. She needed to go and find herself. You needed to go and find yourself.
Yep.
And then you found your way back because I don't think you both would have had the lives you had.
Correct. Yes.
Had you stayed as each other's crutches. You were each other's crutches the whole time.
You're right. Where's Johnny Drew Bell? Off camera.
Getting married.
I saw him at the WeHo Equinox.
Yeah, he's getting married.
He's been there for 20 years.
Several
He's always like, goddamn.
several months ago.
He's always on a fucking treadmill.
He's like the ghost of Equinox Pass.
He literally
on
is.
that elliptical on the second floor.
Are we wrapped here?
We are wrapped.
I'm obsessed with you guys.
You guys, Morgan Stewart, the Morgan Stewart Show starts when?
March 25th.
And
Here
we
we
are
go.
going to both be on.
Whenever you want.
Let's do
like
it.
immediately.
We love you so much.
Yes.
Thank
Love
you
you
for
guys.
coming.
Thank
First guest.
you.